Have you ever found yourself on the edge of anxiety at the thought of walking into a crowded cafe, stepping into a bustling party, or even just meeting up with friends for a casual dinner? Do you notice a surge of tension, an instinct that makes you want to escape, even though there's no real danger? If you've ever felt unsafe in a public place without knowing exactly why, you're not alone. Today, we're diving deep into the hidden stress of social settings, what's really happening below the surface, and how you can reclaim your confidence in public spaces. Welcome to the Growth Mindset Project. If you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you never miss powerful insights on personal growth. Let's get real for a moment. Most people assume social activities are either fun, neutral, or at worst, just mildly awkward. But for many of us, feeling unsafe in public places isn't just a fleeting worry. It's a lived physical experience. Maybe you catch yourself planning an escape route from gatherings, or you start rehearsing what you'll say before you even leave the house. The prospect of saying something wrong or being on the receiving end of awkward silence can feel threatening, leaving you keyed up before you even step outside. Imagine this. You're sitting across from a friend, trying to appear casual, nodding in the right places, forcing a smile. But your mind is running wild, analyzing every word, every gesture, not just in the moment, but for hours or even days after. Why did I overshare? Did I come off as rude? Will they judge me? The aftermath can be exhausting, a cocktail of embarrassment, shame, and exhaustion that lingers, all triggered just by being around other people. Now here's the twist. This cycle of stress is not your fault. It's a nervous system response, often hardwired by past experiences or even just repeated stressful encounters. Your body's glitching, as if it's bracing for a social emergency at every turn. And guess what? The more this happens, the more you start to avoid public places. You cancel plans without a clear reason. You dread even enjoyable events. Your brain links social connection with danger, and so, naturally, you pull back and isolate. But what happens when isolation starts to feel safer than connection? You stop having to worry about embarrassing yourself, blurting out the wrong thing, or facing judgment. There's no risk of rejection when you're home alone. But soon, loneliness sets in. Life gets smaller. Feeling unsafe in public places can make your world shrink, turning simple activities into high-stakes missions. If any of this sounds familiar, drop a like and share your thoughts in the comments. Does stepping into social settings make you feel overwhelmed or unsafe? You're not alone, and your story matters here. Let's keep moving. Here's the paradox. While avoiding public places feels like a relief, it's actually reinforcing the problem. The less you practice social interactions, the harder they become. Your social muscles atrophy, making every future interaction feel even more daunting. But, and here's the good news, this pattern can be interrupted and gently rewired. You don't have to flood yourself with social exposure or force yourself to go to every party to grow. Instead, you can lower the cost of connection, making safety your number one priority. Start small. If you usually duck out of gatherings entirely, try showing up for 20 minutes. Don't feel pressured to stay until you're drained, just enough to prove to yourself that you can do it. Over time, you can gradually extend these sessions, only as much as feels right, to build your tolerance without depleting your energy. Choose your company with care. Not everyone is a safe person to practice with. If someone criticizes you or constantly creates drama, that's going to spike your stress levels. Surround yourself with consistent, considerate people who help create a calm atmosphere. Think of it like building strength at the gym. You start with lighter weights before working your way up. One key strategy is to always plan for downtime. Don't expect your energy to bounce right back after every interaction. If you know that lunch with a friend might leave you feeling shaky or off balance, intentionally carve out some time afterward to decompress. Maybe it's a quiet walk, journaling, or just some solitude. This is crucial for recovery. Otherwise, you risk spiraling into shame when your energy crashes. Let's pause for just a moment. If this resonates, give this video a like, and be sure to subscribe and comment with your strategies for coping in social settings. Your participation helps others realize they're not alone. Back to tools for navigating social stress. Notice your urge to bail out last minute. That "I can't make it, sorry" text is often just your nervous system trying to keep you out of perceived harm's way. To interrupt this autopilot avoidance, try asking yourself, am I truly protecting myself, or am I just afraid of discomfort? Sometimes real self-care is leaning into the discomfort in small, manageable ways. Another powerful habit is learning to make a quick, graceful exit. If you know you can step outside for fresh air or disappear to the restroom when things get overwhelming, you're more likely to show up in the first place. You don't have to ghost. You can just take a breather, return if you're able, or leave entirely if you need. Most of the time, people won't notice as much as you fear. And if you have a tough interaction, maybe you get quiet, snap at someone, or feel often awkward, don't disappear for weeks. A simple message acknowledging how you felt can be enough. Hey, I wasn't myself yesterday. Hope we can reconnect soon. You're teaching your brain that connections can survive little hiccups. It's also easier to manage social stress by taking the focus off yourself. Practice listening deeply. Let others talk, ask them questions, and take the pressure off performing. Being present doesn't mean you have to entertain anyone. You just have to show up, listen, and share as you're comfortable. If you find yourself spiraling, worrying what people think, replaying conversations, ground yourself in the present moment. Notice the feel of the chair beneath you, your breath, or the sounds in the room. These little mindfulness reminders interrupt the loop of anxiety and remind your nervous system that you're actually safe. Build up your sense of safety with tiny interactions. Not every step has to be a big social event. Making eye contact at the checkout, saying hello to a neighbor, responding to a text. These micro moments of connection add up, helping you remember that being around people can be both safe and manageable. One more tip: quit while you're ahead. If your coffee date is going well and you start to notice your energy dipping, end it early. Leaving while you're still positive prevents your brain from associating connection with exhaustion or awkwardness. Over time, you'll begin to trust yourself in social settings again. Practice is everything. If you've avoided public places for a while, your skills may feel rusty. That's normal. Feeling unsafe in public is just your nervous system alerting you to a lack of recent experience. Every small step you take helps rebuild both your confidence and your social resilience. And remember, none of this will feel natural until you learn to re-regulate. So, make it a daily commitment to check in with yourself, use calming techniques, and set boundaries. When you can calm yourself instead of getting swept away, you open the door to real, enjoyable connection. And that's when public places stop feeling so threatening. If you're ready for more on this journey, check out the next video right here, and be sure to hit that bell icon to stay updated with new strategies from the Growth Mindset Project. See you soon, and remember, your safety and growth matter.